Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and I'm going to take you for a tour around our 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero Platinum wagon this afternoon. We'll start off at the front of the car. You notice it is fitted with a factory bull bar. Driving lights down in the bull bar does have headlight washers as well. Chrome grille running through the middle there at the front. A couple of minor blemishes on the bonnet, just one in particular from some bird droppings at one stage. Very important reason why you should always buy protection when you buy your motor car. As we scan around the driver's side of the car now, you notice fitted with factory alloy wheels, and it's got the BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres. Our Juco running along the side, a couple of minor cosmetic blemishes, just minor little scratches, consistent with a 2010 model four-wheel drive. Side steps as standard as well, but overall presents in really good order. As we head towards the rear of the car, very minor scuff on the right-hand rear corner of the bar, but overall, yeah, in good nick. You notice now that we're at the tailgate, few important things to note. Being the Platinum edition, we've got our colour-coded wheel cover, also do have our rear spoiler, reverse sensors and reverse camera, which we'll touch on a little bit later. Is fitted with a factory tow bar, so you do get 3-ton towing. So it's certainly going to do anything you want it to do, tow the big caravan, big trailer, horse float, you name it, it's going to do the job. As we move down the passenger side of the car now, this side of the car actually presents in really good order. Struggle to actually see a scuff mark on the left side coming right down the side of the car. Alloys in very good order. Struggle to even see a scuff mark on the alloys. So overall the vehicle presents really well, apart from those few minor cosmetic blemishes, which once again you'd expect, in really good condition. Okay, moving under the bonnet of the Pajero Platinum now, a few statistics I'd like to run through. Nice lightweight bonnet, just pop the rod in there up out of our way. A few key performance factors about the car. 3.2 litre intercooled turbo motor. It's going to deliver you 147 kilowatts, 447 newton meters. At the same time, it's going to deliver 9.2 litres combined per 100 k's. So you can expect a staggering 950 kilometres out of a tank of fuel. So it certainly has the performance and the torque, but at the same time delivers you the economy. You know, get you on a really long trip with very minimal refuelling required. So moving back around to the tailgate now, we'll just run through a few of the features in the back section of the Pajero before we move to the interior. When we move in here, you notice we've got a 12-volt outlet just on our right-hand side there. You do have your subwoofer for the premium sound, which we'll touch on a little bit further when we get to speaking about the communication system in the Pajero Platinum. You notice in the back our third row seats beautifully tucked away, creates a really big storage area. Simple matter of just lifting the base of the seat out, locking it into position. Really simple setup. Then we just grab the lever on the side of the rear seat and we pop the back of our seat up into position. Do notice down in the storage well here where the third row seat goes, we do have headrests for the rear seats. As you can see, it does not look like they've ever actually been out of their packets from new. Our wheel brace and our jack stored away in there as well, so really compact setup. Once again, you saw how easy the operation of putting the third row up is. Simple matter of just flicking that seat back down, flick on our lever there and just release the base. Drops back away into its storage area. Really compact, easy setup. You can get one of the kids to do that, it's so simple. Do notice your restraint points as well for child seats if required. And also, just one other thing to touch on, we do have the vents for our air conditioning running all the way back to the third row. So the occupants of the car all the way through, either in the cold or hot weather, you've got the functionality as well. So just before we go into the front of the car and run through all the features of the car, a couple of things to notice in the second row seats. Armrest if you've got two passengers with your drink holders in the middle there. In the event you've got three in the middle row, just pop it back up out of the way. The occupants in the second row also have their controls here for the air conditioning and your button in the middle there for rear as well. You notice in the back of the car in the third row we had the subwoofer. Notice we've also got little speakers here in the doors of the second row seats. We'll discuss a lot more about the premium sound system shortly when we move inside the car. Alright, so here we are inside the Pajero now, and we'll run through a lot of the features. The Platinum brings you a couple of really exciting features. Starting on the driver's armrest, you notice all our switches for our power windows. Just in front of the armrest, you notice all of our controls for our exterior mirrors, left and right. Also the function that they will fold inwards when the car is locked. And we've got our front and rear fog light buttons here on our right hand side as well. Moving into the indicator stalk, you notice we do have auto headlights. So they are light sensitive. They will detect as it's getting dark, turn themselves on automatically. Our leather wrapped steering wheel is adjustable in height, as you can see. Set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy and just lock it into position. On our steering wheel, all of our controls for our cruise control, all of our buttons for our Bluetooth, and then all of our audio controls as well. So we can control everything off the steering wheel as far as the majority of the audio goes. Down to the bottom left here, we've got a manual button to turn our reverse sensors off, then a button to turn the traction control off, or stability control, whatever you prefer to call it, and a really compact little well-mounted brake controller there, tucked right out of the way. Good little unit, that. Also, just important to notice on our wiper arm there, or our wiper controls, they are also automatic as well, so they are rain sensing wipers. Now we move into the centre section, and a lot of really important things to take note of. Up the top, of course, we've got our information giving us range to empty, average speed, outside temperature, elevation from sea level, barometer, so it feeds you a lot of important information. Then, as I mentioned earlier, with the Platinum, we do pick up the Rockford premium sound system. You've got your GPS, as you can see on screen now. Here we are, Kangan Drive in Berwick. Also, if we select reverse, a really clear reverse camera as well. To go with the sensors just makes it ultra safe. Pop it back into park, brings us back to our navigation. Obviously also, this is a tilt unit, so we've got, if there's no disc, we just touch on the disc and the little compact screen opens up to allow you to put a DVD or CD in. Once you do actually insert it, it will automatically close. And the sound system, very important to note, as we've touched on already with the subwoofer and a couple of speakers in the second row. This car has 11 speakers plus the subwoofer, and the premium sound is outstanding. Moving below the unit now, we do notice we've got climate control, air conditioning and heating. So we set our temperature to what we're comfortable with. Currently running our air conditioning on fan speed 2 at 18.5 degrees. We've got the rear running as well, so Matt's not getting too hot in the back. Set it to whatever you want, jump in the car, hit your auto button and away you go. Little storage compartment just below that. Also very important to note, rear diff lock standard. We do have a 12-volt outlet there. Then of course back to our transmission, which we can just drive it as a normal auto, move across to sport shift where we can go through the gears manually. An option there for you to use. Obviously our 4-wheel drive lever to your left. Nice chrome finish running through the T-bar there. Leather wrapped handbrake, cup holders behind that, and then a nice large storage area in here. Once again with another 12-volt outlet. Very important to notice, we'll move around, you look at the interior and notice for a car that's done 96,000 Ks, just have a look at the quality of the seats, the interior, the carpets, factory car mats as well, and even more importantly, we have all our airbags too. So we've got front, side and curtain airbags, so you know you can rest assured your occupants are going to be nice and safe in the car, which is very important. The last thing we'll look at while we're just scanning through the interior, probably should have prepared this earlier, but it's at my fingertips pretty quickly anyway. Original owner was a lady owner, and we'll just have a flick through to the service books, and how impressive is this? Starting at the initial 15k service, and then you look at the intervals all the way through. It's actually been serviced perfectly its whole life. right up to the current service which we've just carried out. So they're actually, we'll just take another look at that. They're really good service books. Well looked after motor car, this. So in summary, great example of a 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero Platinum wagon. So that's a few things we'll recap on. 147 kilowatts, 447 Newton meters of torque, 3-ton towing, 9.2 litres combined per 100 k's, so expect in excess of 950 k's to a tank of fuel. Platinum, premium sound, balance of new car warranty, important to take note of as well, which is until October 2015 or 130,000 kilometres. Last but not least, it is an important thing to touch on, both factory keys. So very important. Flick on the remote 3 times, you notice your exterior mirrors fold in out of the way, so just an added safety feature for when it's in the car park at Fountain Gate Shopping Centre. Not that I know why you'd want to go there anyway, but if we can be of any further help, feel free to give us a ring on 9907 0555. Enjoy the day.